Hello and welcome to Writing Sentences for the U.S. Citizenship Test. Today we will go over some sentences to get you ready for the writing portion of the test. We will practice writing sentences using the official USCIS vocabulary words. This is the complete list of writing vocabulary that USCIS uses to make the sentences. So if you know all these words, you will be able to write any sentence. I will put the link to this list below. I will also put a link to a video that goes over these words one by one. Today, though, we will practice writing actual sentences made from this list. So, grab a pencil and paper and let's get started. Listen to the sentence carefully. I will repeat each sentence 2 times. Pause the video to write your answer, then press play when you are ready to check your work. So, let's go. Listen. The United States has 50 states. The United States has 50 states. Ready to check? Here we are. The United States has 50 states. Notice how 50 can be written as 50 or spelled out. Either way is correct. Listen carefully. Washington, D.C. is the capital. Washington, D.C. is the capital. And check. Washington, D.C. is the capital. Please listen. The flag is red, white, and blue. The flag is red, white, and blue. Check here. The flag is red, white, and blue. Please listen. Flag Day is in June. Flag Day is in June. And check. Flag Day is in June. Okay, please listen. New York City was the first capital. New York City was the first capital. And let's check here. New York City was the first capital. Listen. California has the most people. California has the most people. And check. California has the most people. Listen. Canada is north of the United States. Canada is north of the United States. And check. Canada is north of the United States. Alaska is the largest state. Alaska is the largest state. and check. Alaska is the largest state. Listen carefully. Mexico is south of the United States. Mexico is south of the United States. And check. Mexico is south of the United States. And listen. American Indians lived here first. American Indians lived here first. And check. American Indians lived here first. Please listen. We have 50 states. We have 50 states. And check. Notice 50 and 50, two ways. Please listen. People come here to be free. People come here to be free. And check. People come here to be free. And listen. Independence Day is in July. Independence Day is in July. And check. Independence Day is in July. And listen. Freedom of speech is one right. Freedom of speech is one right. Check here. Freedom of speech is one right. Please listen. The people elect Congress. The people elect Congress. Check here. The people elect Congress. And listen. Adams was the second president. Adams was the second president. And check. Adams was the second president. Listen. The president lives in the White House. The president lives in the White House. And check. The president lives in the White House. Listen. The White House is in Washington, D.C. The White House is in Washington, D.C. And check. The White House is in Washington, D.C. And listen. Columbus Day is in October. Columbus Day is in October. And check. Columbus Day is in October. Listen. Thanksgiving is in November. Thanksgiving is in November. And check. Thanksgiving is in November. Delaware was the first state. Delaware was the first state. And check. Delaware was the first state. Listen. Washington is the father of our country. Washington is the father of our country. And check. Washington is the father of our country. Listen. Washington was the first president. Washington was the first president. And check. Washington was the first president. And listen. Washington is on the dollar bill. Washington is on the dollar bill. And check. Washington is on the dollar bill. And listen. We vote for president in November. We vote for president in November. And check. We vote for president in November. And listen. President's Day is in February. President's Day is in February. And check. President's Day is in February. And listen. We have 100 senators. We have 100 senators. And check. We have 100 senators. And you can see here, again, 100 can be written in numbers numerically as 100, or you can write out 100 in letters, in words. Please listen. Congress meets in Washington, D.C. Congress meets in Washington, D.C. And check here. Congress meets in Washington, D.C. Listen carefully. People come to be free. People come to be free. And check. People come to be free. And listen. We pay taxes. We pay taxes. And check. We pay taxes. Listen. Citizens can vote. Citizens can vote. And check. Citizens can vote. Listen. People want to vote. People want to vote. And check. People want to vote. And listen. Lincoln was president during the Civil War. Lincoln was president during the Civil War. And check. Lincoln was president during the Civil War. Please listen. Memorial Day is in May. Memorial Day is in May. And check. Memorial Day is in May. And listen. Labor Day is in September. Labor Day is in September. And check. Labor Day is in September. And listen. We have to pay taxes. We have to pay taxes. And check. We have to pay taxes. And that's it for this video. Remember, during the writing portion of the test, a USCIS officer will dictate a sentence to you. If you are able to write the dictated sentence correctly, then you will pass the writing test. Then you pass. If you do not write the sentence correctly, the officer will dictate up to 2 additional sentences. As long as you are able to write at least one of the 3 sentences correctly, you will pass the writing test. So that's it. You can do it. Thanks again for practicing with me. Feel free to leave comments or questions below, and don't forget to subscribe.